Iran is constantly in the spotlight. Conflicts, secret alliances, nuclear ambitions. Many believe Iran will join Gog and Magog in a final battle against Israel in the end times. But what does the Quran actually say? Is Iran truly the enemy, or is there something deeper we've been missing? The answer lies in one powerful verse. In Surah Muhammad, verse 38, it is said, "If you turn away, he will replace you with other people, and they will not be like you." A short, piercing warning. But who are these other people? Who would rise if the original carriers of truth fell? The Prophet didn't let this verse remain vague. A narration from Abu Huraira, reported by Al-Bayhaqi, At-Tirmizi, and others, gives us the moment. The Messenger of Allah recited this Surah Muhammad, verse 38, to the end. Then the companions asked, "O Messenger of Allah, who are those people who will replace us if we turn away?" So the Messenger of Allah placed his hand on the shoulder of Salman and said, "This man and his people, by the one in whose hand is my soul, even if the religion were suspended in the Pleiades, men from Persia would reach it." Persia, not as an adversary of Islam, but as the answer, the replacement, the seekers of truth, even if it were hidden among the stars. So, when others turn away, who steps forward? When religion seems out of reach, who reaches for it anyway? The Prophet's gesture was no metaphor. It was a sign, a prophecy, about a people who would carry the weight of faith when others let it fall. But what does turning away really look like in our time? Who are the people walking away from the path, and who still hold the line? In recent years, one by one, nations across the Arab world began signing what is known as the Abraham Accords. Started with Egypt in 1979 and Jordan in 1994. So, the Abraham Accords are a series of agreements that normalize diplomatic relations between Israel and several Arab states, primarily the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Morocco, and Sudan. These agreements were facilitated by the United States in 2020. They speak of peace, diplomacy, trade. But behind the smiles and handshakes is a painful silence. The silence of Palestine. The silence of Al-Aqsa. The silence of a cause once shouted from every minbar. But was the prophecy in Surah Muhammad just a warning to the Arabs? Or did the Quran already hint at who would rise next? The Quran does not repeat without meaning. The answer continues in another chapter of the Quran. In Surah Al-Jumu'ah, verse 3, it is said, "And he has also sent him to others among them who have not yet joined them, and he is the Almighty, the Wise." A verse that seems simple on the surface, but its meaning would unfold directly in the presence of the Prophet himself. According to a hadith narrated by Al-Bukhari from Abu Huraira, he said, "We were sitting with the Prophet when Surah Al-Jumu'ah was revealed to him. And when he recited this verse, the companions asked, 'O Messenger of Allah, who are they?' The Prophet did not answer them until they repeated the question 3 times. At that time, Salman al-Farisi was among us. Then the Messenger of Allah placed his hand on Salman's shoulder and said, 'If faith were at the Pleiades, it would certainly be attained by many men, or by a man from among these people,' the people of Salman, the people of Persia." 2 different verses, 2 different moments, one single message. When faith seems out of reach, they are the ones who will rise to reclaim it. Persia. This isn't poetry. This is a Quranic pattern. So now we begin to see Surah Muhammad warned of a replacement. Surah Al-Jumu'ah identified them. But if Persia is destined to rise, how does it happen? Is it through politics, influence, diplomacy? No. The hadith speaks of something far more striking. According to a hadith narrated by At-Tirmizi from Abu Huraira, the Messenger of Allah said, "Black banners will emerge from the region of Khorasan. Nothing will stop them until they are raised in Ilya, Jerusalem." Khorasan is a vast region, once Greater Persia. that today includes parts of Iran, Afghanistan, and Central Asia. Other narrations offer even more vivid signs. According to a hadith narrated by Ibn Majah, the Messenger of Allah said, "Then black banners will appear from the east, and they will fight in a way no nation before them has ever fought. If you see them, give them your pledge, even if you have to crawl over snow, because he is the Caliph of Allah, Al-Mahdi." These banners represent revival, the return of justice, not by words, but by action. And according to some narrations, it is this very army, the one bearing the black banners, that will stand with Imam al-Mahdi, that will liberate the Arabian Peninsula, that will carry Islam not through debate, but through destiny. Their strength is not ordinary, their resolve not humanly common. According to a narration from Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq, as recorded in Kamaluddin, he said, "Each companion of Imam Mahdi will possess the power and the capacity equivalent to 40 people. Their hearts will be stronger than iron. If they pass by a mountain, then they will reduce it to dust." They are not fueled by politics or tribalism. Many people called them extremists, isolated cult, outcasts of the modern world. But the Quran called them the best replacements of the hypocrites. The Prophet called them seekers of the stars. They are forged in faith and loyalty that doesn't shake, even if the earth beneath them does. They are the companions of the awaited one. This is the Quranic destiny of Iran, not what most people think.